This video I want to show you the chord grips that I use to play the song These Days by Fogelberg. I have a companion video already posted of me playing through the song, which might help put the parts of the song together better for you after watching this video. Let's look at the introduction and then we'll break it down. Starts off with an A chord, which is 3 fingers in the 2nd fret. I put my first finger on the G string, and then I put my 2nd finger on the D, and my 3rd finger on the B. And then from that A grip, we take our 3rd finger off so the B string's open, slide the 1st finger down to the 1st fret of the G string. Then take that grip up to the 4th and 5th fret. And then slide down to the last grip, which is 1st finger on the G string, 2nd fret, 3rd finger on the D string, 4th fret. And then I add my pinky up on the high E string on the 5th fret for the high A note. Tempo. And that progression just continues all into the verse. And then sort of at the end of the verse leading into the chorus, there are some new changes. So let's look at those. So getting into the chorus, I'll play this progression, and then from that chord I go just to a normal A grip, and then to an E chord, to a D, A, then a quick D, and back to E. I'll play through that again. I for this A chord, you can get it the way we started the song with 3 fingers, or maybe a quicker way is just to bar across those 3 strings with your 1st finger. That's probably what you'll see me doing most. So let's go from the verse into the chorus again. Okay, the next time after the E chord, it goes to an A first, and then a D, and back to A, then back to the E. Then an F sharp minor, which I bar across all the strings on the 2nd fret, drop in my 3rd finger on the A string, my pinky on the D string of the 4th fret, and then I go down to an E chord, then to a D chord, and then a D minor chord, and then we're back into the progression. So I'm going to play through one of the progressions, then into the chorus real slowly. Now there's one other place where there's a variation of that, and that's in the song where there's guitar solos, there's no vocals. He does play a slightly different progression. Let me show you that. Okay, on that part of the song, he goes from the A to the D, back to the A the first time around. Then he goes back to the E. Then he goes A, E, A, to a D and to a D minor. And then back to the... Again, so on the parts where there's guitar solos going on, he goes down to the E chord. And the first time it's A, E, A, E. And the second time it's A, E, A, D. A, E, A, D, D minor. And I'm getting both the A with a bar and the E kind of with a bar. But you could use the full chords and it probably would sound even better. We'll play through that section one more time, the instrumental section. One more thing I want to show you, there's another way to play the introduction that I use some, and I just wanted to show you so you could maybe alternate between the two, or if maybe you were playing with another guitar player, you wouldn't have to play the identical same chord voicings. So instead of playing it this way, we can begin it here. So the first two chords are different and the last two chords are the same. The first chord is B string 5th fret, first finger, G string 6th fret, second finger, and then the D string 7th fret with my third finger, leaving my high E string open. And then moving into a grip where I have all the strings open except for the D string on the 6th fret and the G string on the 4th fret. So and then into what we played before. So when we play both of those together, you can kind of hear the subtle difference. One other voicing I wanted to show you before we finish, and this F sharp minor chord, that's really how I hear it on the original recording. But another voicing of it that I like a lot, which you could use, maybe just to throw it in as something a little different, is this voicing. Thumb is getting the 2nd fret of the low E string, 4th fret of the A string with the 3rd finger, Pink is getting 4th fret of the D string, first finger is on the G string 2nd fret, and my high B and E string are open. Just a different sound, but one I really like, especially with the song with so many open strings. Well, those are the grips that I use for these days. Hopefully your ear hears them sort of the same and you can use this. It's a great song and it's been a joy to play through it for you, and I hope the video helps. Thanks for watching.